But that's why some Indians even become Christians. How can you become a Christian if you know what the Christians did in order to spread around the world? Nobody in a sanest set of mind would say, oh, I want to become like them or love them. Or becoming a Muslim the same. How could you become a Muslim when you see what they did with the people? So, we are not totally decolonized. In eugenics, there was a big movement. When Hitler killed all the people, he argued, they're not good for nothing. They should not reproduce. So in this way, in all the hospitals in Europe, they were selecting sick kids, that side. And they would give them injection and kill them. In the Christian hospitals, so-called Christian, nothing to do with Christ, please, or whatever. If there was a pure Christianity somewhere, some original Christianity, actually that's also not well known in India, but the original Christianity, it is a vegetarian Christianity. It believes in reincarnation. That is, the Jesus was supposed to come from a tribe, from a Jewish tribe, which clearly believed in reincarnation and vegetarianism. Not only Jesus, his whole tribe was practicing that. So when he says that we should learn to love each other and all this, this is Sarvesukena. This is Hinduism. The original Christianity is Hindu. And we can look like that. But coming back to the eugenics, the Western thinking is everything is based on money. So if this child is not going to produce a good job, they're calling that officially getting rid of useless eaters. Yes, they call it. And you know where the influence goes? It goes into the university system. The entire university system around the world is still controlled by the colonialistic mindset. And if you go against that, they kick you out from the system. They don't want you. So practically the law books and the school books have to all be rewritten. All the way to the university ABC. It's all wrong. Because it's based on this materialism. It's based on that the superior power has a right to do anything with the inferior power. And now they have a big problem in the world. You know what's the problem the world has? That India is becoming too powerful. They don't know how to deal with this. They only know how to deal with African tribes, Indian tribes, and they have like everything like that. The low-class people, we are exploiting them. Because it's our right, because we are so smart. So this mindset has to be eliminated, and therefore you will not learn in the university in India about eugenics. They will not tell you about it. Because it is totally revealing the mindset of the Asuras, which was established officially all over Europe. Eugenics disappeared from the vocabulary of modern people after Hitler. Because Hitler killed so many people as eugenic program, they also call it ethnic cleansing. Ethnic cleansing. Get rid of a certain ethnic group which is not doing good things. And you know what it is called today? You know what eugenic is called today? Your hair will stand on end when you hear it. It's called family planning. Family planning is the eugenic movement of today. And Indira Gandhi was completely influenced by it. That's why she said, only 2 kids. They went to sterilize the Babas in Radhakund. You know that? The government from Delhi was sending sterilization teams to sterilize the Baba in Radhakund. Well, if they are living the life of sannyasis, there's no need to sterilize them. But that is, and of course, this only having 2 babies opened the door to abortion. How they call abortion in India? Do you know? What's the name for abortion in India? You don't know?
Garbhapat. In Hindi it is called Garbhapat. Sanskrit is Garbhapat.
Yes, but they use a different word. MTP. Yeah. Medical termination of pregnancy. That is just like eugenic. There's no difference between MTP and eugenic. So they have invaded the Indian thinking system that it is okay to kill your baby. That together with the Indian soul, it really doesn't fit. Because is there anything more loving than an Indian father and mother of his kids? Those who have some value in culture, I'm talking, some who have some scar. To kill your own baby? It is so sinful, there's nothing more unimaginable. But they have made it legal. MTP is legal in India. If I speak openly against it, I'm speaking against the government of India. In Germany, if you speak against the government of Germany, tomorrow the police will come, search warrant all your house, they will take all your computer, everything, and they may even jail you. Because you spoke against the government. That's where we have returned today. So our world is really asuras and devas. You have to see it. And we have to become devas. Otherwise, we will be born in demonic species. What did Srimad Bhagavatam say 5,000 years ago? It is completely the truth. Nothing has changed. This is not the primitive past of India. This is the enlightened revelation of the Indian rishis for all of humanity. Bharata bhumile haile manusya janma jana janma sataka kari kara para upakara. It is a duty of somebody born in the land of Bharat to make his life useful by doing good to others. Para upakara. Instead of me sitting here and talking, you should be sitting in New York and talking. Because you are born in the land of Bharat. That's what my Guru Deva did. He had no money, nobody wanted to help him. But his Guru told him, go and preach to these Westerners. He went to the rich people in Delhi. Nobody wanted to help him. They said, oh, you old man, what are you going to do in the West here? Just spending our money or something, no? No problem. So then, by the will of Krishna, that's why he said, Here we are talking about Pritu, speaking to the Kumaras. They're Shakti Aveshava. And Prabhupada, he was very obviously a Shakti Aveshava. It means God's personal Shakti was in this old man. That's why he could reach. And why India is not recognizing that? Why you feel no recognition, hardly Bhaktivedanta Swami, you cannot about in ISKCON or with us, but otherwise nobody's talking about him. He's not in the school books. Indira Gandhi should be called Bhaktivedanta Swami Airport. Bhaktivedanta Swami, the greatest ambassador of Sanatana Dharma in the world, who made Britishers offer Dandavat, who made the biggest temple of Krishna in London, where 100,000 people go for Janmashtami. I mean, it's not by the numbers, it's by the truth. He established Sanatana Dharma in people. That's why I came here 50 years ago by the invitation of my guru. You know what he told me? Clean them down, fix the old sacred temples, like this one, and worship Lord Krishna, like we're doing here. In a moment we open the bottom. These were the three instructions. Not only in Vrindavan, all over the world he established new Vrindavan, new Gokula, new Vaishana, new this. Prabhupada made Vaishnava farms in the world and temples in every city. Cities whose name you never heard. Like Tomsk. Do you know where's Tomsk? Anybody knows? That's a city in Siberia. And there Prabhupada put a temple. And there the Catholic, the Russian Orthodox Church was so upset that they made a court case against the Bhagavad Gita. They said, this book is taking our people away. They're becoming Hare Krishnas. This book is spoken on the battlefield. Krishna is telling Arjuna to fight, so it is inciting violence. This book should be prohibited. And they made a big court case. And we had to send a lawyer there. We had to spend $25,000 in defense legal fees. And it was won. We defeated. The Russian Orthodox Church was defeated. Krishna's book is universal knowledge. It cannot be prohibited. Russia is not that dumb to prohibit. And when Putin came to Delhi a few days ago,
He was gifted a guitar.
my Narendra Modi gifted my Guru Dev's Bhagavad Gita to Putin in Russia. Who is doing the work of Sanatana Dharma? But why we not recognize that? What is the problem behind? I will tell you. Because Prabhupada says, you're not God. And so many people, they want to think we are all God. That Mayavadi philosophy has deeply contaminated the Indian mindset. What to speak of the rest of the world? Either there is no God, or we are all God. But to surrender to God, that is the teaching of the Vedas. And that means we have to try to become a saint, following, worshipping the saints. And if you like, you can help us to clean them down.
That is on the mission of cleaning Vrindavan. Fantastic work.
No, I'm doing nothing. He's wrong. But we have to clean them down. And there's many people doing it, and it's like a baby. Everybody who has a baby, it's its own baby, right? So you are Radharani's devotee. So Radharani is Vrindavan. She expands as Vrindavan to serve Lord Krishna. So Radhakunda, Govardhan, Vrindavan is all His holy land. So if we allow it to be dirtied and contaminated, then we are neglecting our own baby. So it's not me or mine, we can do and take responsibility. If you want to get ideas how to do that, I can give you a lot. But now we're going to see our Lord, our Thakurji.
Jai Shri Guru Maharaj.
Jai Gurudev, Jai Gurudev.